Hi, and welcome back to Libertine MTG, and today we're going to be going over the Lorwyn Eclipsed bundle. I was able to pick this up from my local game store, and let's see what we get. Now, my first impressions of the set overall, obviously, is that it's A, fantastic, B, the art looks great, and I'm actually really excited to open this up because on top of the wifey tax, where I gotta give a couple of the play boosters in here, I'm gonna set aside for her because she also enjoys opening up some stuff. She's also, I'm gonna give her the spin down die because she's along with Magic, she and I also play Dungeons and Dragons, even though it's not a real D20 in the sense of using for gameplay. Since it's just a spin down, we do like to collect our dice, that is for sure. Alright. Yep, art, fantastic. Always looks good. It's great to come back to this plane. Now, me personally, I've only been into Magic for, coming up on 1.5 years now. I mean, heck, I started out when like Innistrad Remastered was coming out and Foundations was out. So those are kind of the first sets I was exposed to, but it's cool seeing these new core sets come out and then going back and researching and looking up like the original Lorwyn sets of yesteryear, if you will. Alright, so we got the usual kind of tokens and markers, punch outs on those. I'm going to set those aside real quick. And then in here, there we go. Let's take a look at this bad boy. Ooh, pretty color. Dig the font. Where's the symbol? Yep, we got the set symbol on that side. And it looks like, I'm assuming that's going to be the Duskborn. It's like a little eye. Cool. Alright, let's make some room. So in these, you get the, 9 play boosters? Yeah, you get 9 play boosters. Some foil full art lands, non-foil full art lands, and then foil basics, non-foil basics, as well as a promo card. So let's get the lands opened up real quick. See what we're working with. Yeah, and you're going to keep hearing me say over and over, as if y'all don't know already, but the land art for the whole set, really, but I do enjoy like the full art land artworks in these, and even the basics are pretty cool. Like I've so far found nothing negative to really say about like the card art for this set, all the stuff that's been in it, blight mechanic, that's fun, plus all the convoke creatures. It's really enjoyable, and I like it a lot. I'd have to say this is up there with probably one of my favorite sets right now. Oh yeah, this is the promo. It's a foil kin binding. It's an enchantment, creatures you control. So you get +X where X is number of creatures that enter the battlefield under your control. Beginning combat, make a Kithkin. Sweet, so nice Kithkin tribal enchantment there for y'all. Yep, and then we got our foil. There. Well, what would have been really cool, now I do know like with the shock lands you get in the set, they have the Lorwyn and Duskmoor side on the back. It'd be cool if their full art lands did that too, if they double-sided them for like light and shadow. Alright, here we're gonna set that guy over there. Alright, so let's see. We got 9. So I'm just gonna kinda grab a couple of these. So these 2 wifey decks play boosters. I'm gonna set these aside for her off camera, because last time I did this I accidentally started opening them, so I'm going to set these aside. and those will be for Wifey to open, which, if she gets any, like, really cool hits, or if you just want to see what she pulled out of those, I'll have a short posted on it, same day that this video comes out. Alright, so let's get started. So as far as the audience goes, what's your favorite set? Are there any core sets coming out this year that you are excited to see? Are you a Universes Beyond fan? Honestly, I'm a mix of both. I do enjoy the Universes Beyond, like different IPs, like Final Fantasy was one of my favorites. I'm looking forward to the Star Trek set. And then, like, my first pre-con deck when I was a baby Magic player, like day one, was the what was it? Oh, it was the Universes Beyond Doctor Who deck. I believe it was like the Masters of Evil. It was the Dalek Creator pre-con. So I do enjoy the Universes Beyond stuff. Alright, here we go. So we got Reckless Ransacking, Scarblade Scout, Aquatex Defenses, Shore Lurker, Unforgiving Aim, Wary Farmer, Mischievous Sneakling, Perfect Intimidation, Thoughtweft Imbuer, Unwelcome Sprite, Unbury, and then, we got a Mythic, and Moonshadow. Cool, I don't think I've pulled this one yet. I'm not sure what the value is, although for me personally, like, yeah, it's nice to pull like some expensive cardboard, but for me, I also really enjoy like the art and the playability, and kind of if it's a fun sleeve in for any of my decks or to build a new deck. Very cool. 6 -1. Oh yeah, it's 1 drop. Sweet. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna do separate. And Flock Imposter Foil, uncommon. The shapeshifters are fun in this set. It's cool seeing all the different shapeshifter changelings. Full Art Island and Merfolk shapeshifter token. Alright, let's see. And let me get my life organized here. Alright. And then we'll have our kind of like rare mythic pile here in the middle. Alright. Now, for those of you who enjoy pack opening videos, shorts, or long form like box breaks and what have you, do you guys prefer the person recording to read every single card, or do you want, like, you know, to kind of show the commons and maybe read the uncommons, with the focus being on like the rare mythic spots, etc.? Let me know. I'm genuinely curious. I want to try and streamline these a little if I can, make it more efficient and like enjoyable for you guys, instead of hearing me just read off every single card I ever pull. Alright, so however, in the meantime, I am going to continue reading just in case. Okay. Gallant Foul Knight, Safe Right Cavalry, Reckless Ransacking, Scarblade Scout, Aquatex Defenses, Spiral into Solitude, Stalactite Dagger, Eclipsed Boggart, Eclipsed Kitkin, a couple Eclipsed there. Ooh, and Eclipsed Elf. We're getting every Eclipsed card in this deck. I do really like this treatment, though. The alternate art, extended art, very cool. A lot of fun. Let's see. We got Sonar Innovative First Year. That's cool. Goblin Sorcerer. I don't think I've seen this guy before. Now, for me, like, I'll kind of come closer to pre-release season. I'll, excuse me, will kind of look up card lists and stuff, but I try to not too much until I've already gotten to open up a bunch of stuff from that set, because I like to kind of be surprised with what I find. So we got this guy, and it looks like we're going to have another rare. Ooh. Gloom Ripper, very cool. Again, beautiful art. I'm a big fan of black as far as like decks go. All my decks, except for maybe save one or two of them, are all black and then another color. I do want to build just like a straight mono black deck one day. Very nice, very cool art. Big fan. Might actually have to sleeve that in. I got a High Perfect Morcant Elf Ball deck I built. Might have to sleeve that in. Alright. And foil spiral into Solitude. Forest and token for all of those who actually enjoy seeing the tokes. Okay. Let's see, what do I got going on here? Yeah, where to go? So now, I guess, opposite question of what I asked y'all earlier is what was your least favorite set? Whether that be core set, a Universes Beyond set, maybe something from way back in the day if you've been doing Magic the Gathering since the very beginning times. Alright. Shore Lurker, Unforgiving Aim, Elder Auntie, Blightrot, Colrath Mystic, Wary Farmer, Mischievous Sneakling, Wanderwine Farewell, Boggart Mischief, Moonlit Lamenter, Pitiless Fists, and Champions of the Shoal for rare. Merfolk Soldier, cool. Haven't built a Merfolk deck yet, but after the sets drop, I just might have to now. And then we got a Glamourmite, foil common, and then the land token. All right. Let's see what we get. Honestly, it'd be really cool. Like, I don't have any specific chase cards per se. However, it would be really fun to see a special guest. As it would for anybody opening this stuff. Alright, Wanderwine Distractor, Wanderwine Preacher, Midnight Tilling, Feed the Flames, Dream Caesar, Spiral into Solitude, Wary Farmer, Flame Braider, Crypt Swap. I think this is actually a reprint because I recall maybe seeing a Crypt Swap card, and I want, for whatever reason, I want to say Time Spiral. I'm probably dead wrong. Let me know if whoever knows. Let's see, Glamour Gifter, and Shimmer Creep. For the rare, we have, again, I do not know what this is valued at, if it's anything, but it looks really cool. It's one of the Kithkin alternate arts. I think it's the Fairy Tale Border Treatment is the name for this one. I'm not even sure what this guy does, but he looks pretty cool. 2/2 first strike lifelink. Whenever he attacks, creature card with mana value X less from hand onto the battlefield tapped and attacking. Accents. Oh, this would be really good in a Kithkin tribal deck for sure. Definitely digging that. We're going to set you down right there. Oh, I didn't even notice. Okay, so for my elf tribal deck, or I'm a fan of tribal decks. I have like Oopsal Bunnies with Heir Apparent. I also have an Edgar Markov All Vampires deck. I have a Demir kind of Oopsal Zombies deck. This is a card I've been looking for, and the fact that we hit it in the foil spot, I am particularly excited about. I mean, I don't even care if this card goes for like 50 goddamn cents. I'm been looking for this one. Actually, no, so I guess when I said earlier I wasn't looking for chase cards, that was a lie. That's okay. Oh, that's great. Cool, cool. That's definitely going into my deck. Alright, Island, Elf, Mutant. Alright. Let's go. Last three. Let's see if we can keep, at least to me, that's a fire hit. So let's see if we can keep that luck going with this next one. Temporal Cleansing, River Guard's Reflexes, Wildvine Pummeler, Flamekin Guildweaver, Dawnhand Eulogist. I like to call this one like the poster card for the set, because this is like on the WotC website or whatever. Like I'd see like the art for this card a lot. Chaos Viewer, Moonglaive Extractor, Mudbutton Curse Tosser, Bristlebane Outrider, Meander's Guide, Goatnap, and Formidable Speaker. Very cool. I've managed to pull this gentleman before. Great card. Good in an elf deck, as I'm sure a lot of you know. And Foil Sizzling Changeling, Full Art Island. Oh, one of those kind of make whatever you want tokens. That's fun. Okay. Two left. Let's see. Personally, I'm pretty pleased with the hits we've got. We've got some fun, like, alternate art treatments and got Chronicle of Victory. So, I mean, I'm happy with it. Definitely worth the money in my book. Alright, Flame Chain Mauler, Heirloom Auntie, Glamour Might, Sun Dappled Celebrant. Fun to see Tree Folks back. Assert Perfection, Flaring Cinder, Changeling Wayfinder, Clashan Festival. I don't know. You always read something like in your head and you're like, yeah, that sounds good, but then you try to say it out loud and you realize it's probably not how it goes. Let's see. Lasting Tarfire, Glitzer Bairn, Grave Shifter. Oh, sad Changeling. And let's see. Rare, Harmonized Crescendo. What do you do? Instant Convoke, choose a creature type, draw a card for each permanent. Oh, so this would be good in like a standard or like draft scenario. That's cool. And we got just a River Guard's Reflexes foil, Forest, and Merfolk Shapeshifter token. Alright. Sorry if you guys hear like ringing what sounds like jingle bells in the background. I think my cats have the zoomies and they're running around right now. Alright, can we get some, well, for me anyway, last pack magic. And again, if my wife gets any cool, really good hits in hers, which she's done a couple times now. She's actually pulled my personal chase cards in her collection for those. Like, yeah, here, honey, you can open one of these, and she pulls like one of the top things. You know how it goes. All right, last but certainly not least, Burning Curiosity, Vile Boggart, Runaway Together. Reprint from, I think Foundations was the first iteration for that, but I don't know. I just remember this card in Foundations as well. Liminal Hold, Dawn's Light Archer, Flaring Cinder, Spiral into Solitude, Gut Splitter Gang. A lot of fun goblins in this too. I should build a goblin deck. Rhymekin Recluse, Fine Bread Brawler. What do we got? What's next? Oh, got a rare. Bristlebane Battler. Another. That's fun. Another Kithkin. Whoa. Only two. Oh, yeah, it answers with a bunch of -1/-1s, but it's got ward. Alright, let's see. And. Oh, we got a mythic. Oh! What? I got 2 Chronicle of Victories. Let's see, I got 1 foil standard border, and I got 1 in, I guess, a fairy tale border. Still not 100% on what they call this treatment, but now I gotta decide which of the 2 to sleeve into my deck. How about you guys? Do you guys prefer like the shiny foily version of the card in your deck, or do you like kind of alternate art treatments when building your decks? Let me know. I'm actually really curious. All right, now we're talking. And Clamormite, foil. Well, looky there. Looks like I got some last pack magic in me after all. That is too funny. Let's see real quick. Yeah, looky there. Got the foil and the borderless version of it. I'll take it. I call that a success. Hell yeah. Well, hey guys, thanks for stopping by. I always have a lot of fun doing these for you guys, so please like and subscribe. I'm going to have plenty more coming up in the future, and a decent amount of stuff coming up next week and the weeks to follow, as well as in the previous couple of weeks. I've got some stuff already if you want to check it out. So I'll see you guys next time, and stay safe.